Okay, so in this problem, it says, in pea plants, round peas are dominant over wrinkled peas. So I'm going to start with that sentence and write down what my dominant letter is and what my recessive letter is, as well as what they mean. So my dominant trait is going to be round peas. I'm going to use a capital R to represent that. So capital R means round, and it's represented by a capital R for dominance. Then I have wrinkled peas. So if wrinkled peas aren't dominant, they must be recessive. So I'll do a little r for wrinkled peas. Next it says, use a punnett square to predict the phenotypic and genotypic outcome, or offspring, of a cross between a plant that's homozygous for round peas and a plant that's homozygous for wrinkled peas. So this problem is a little bit easier because they already give us the letters that we're going to be using. But sometimes they might not. So this one says homozygous for round peas. So if they didn't give me this, I could think homozygous means the same. And it tells me it has the trait for the round peas. So I need to go back to my definitions over here and see that round peas are signified with a capital R. I also have to know that I need two of those because they need to be the same. So I'm going to put two capital R's up here. And I'm going to cross that with a homozygous for wrinkled peas. So I know wrinkled peas are over here, and there's a little r. And homozygous means the same, so I need two little r's. Okay, now I can go ahead and cross. I'm going to bring my capital down, and my lowercase over, my capital down, lowercase over, capital down, lowercase over, capital down, and lowercase over. Now a lot of people might think, well, what if I want to pull my little r over first and then pull my capital R down? That's essentially the same thing, but you might run into some problems later when you're trying to do your genotypes. So if you do that, that's fine, but then I would just erase it and put it in the other order. Essentially it means the same thing, kind of like 2 times 3 equals 6 and 3 times 2 equals 6. It's the same thing. But for the sake of doing the next step, you might want to keep the capital letter first. Also kind of shows that dominance, what trait's going to be shown first. Now, let's go over to part A, and it says list the possible phenotypes, genotypes, and phenotypes for their children. Okay, so what are the genotypes for the children going to be? Okay, so what's in this box? Are those genotypes or those phenotypes? Very good. So capital R, little r is the genotypes for the children. And what does that phenotype mean? What is a phenotype? Physical characteristics. So are these going to be round or are they going to be wrinkled? Very good. Okay. Part B asks, what are the chances of a plant with round peas? 100%. Nice work. And what are the chances of a plant with wrinkled peas? 0%. Nice work.